Hello, this is Naomi Bennett with LearnAstrologyNow.com, and this is for the weekly forecast for August 1st, 2010. And I like to review what's happened in the prior week since we had made some major forecasts for the week of July the 25th. We had talked about war. The fact that these aspects are usually associated with organized war, organized conflict, but that can also go into mafia or gang-related activities. So the news this week with the war is that we had record high deaths on record for Afghanistan this month, 66 dead. That's a peak. And that during this week, the WikiLeaks of 91,000 documents regarding the war in Afghanistan was leaked online that has the government up in an uproar. And then down in Mexico, there's still much gang activity there, that the leader of the Mexican cartel, Sinaloa, has been killed this week. But they also had violence in Juarez and a scandal, basically, because they had let out known gang members out of jail to do a killing and then drove them back into jail after the killing. And then 50 bodies in graves were found in Monterrey, Mexico. And we had talked about also that this is a period of time where you can expect extreme weather, and that has been continuing in China. That's been a news item in China now for, I think we're going on a third week. They have having massive floods there to where the Three Gorges Dam is almost full to capacity. It's testing the capability of this new dam, and they already have 1,200 dead or missing people so far with floods that have been continuing with extreme rains for 3 weeks. And then Russia reported this week that they have 215,000 acres of land that is on fire, that they have 10,000 firemen trying to put it out, and there's been 25 deaths so far. And then there was a news item last Saturday that there was a panic that during the Berlin Love Festival parade that they have every year, that the park was too full. So the police tried to close off the tunnel, the entrance into the park, and it created a panic inside the tunnel, and 25 people had died because of that. So let's go into the aspects for this week. It's still another difficult week. So you'll finish my video and then we'll go on and look at the chart, and I'll talk about the probabilities for this coming week. This is the chart for August the 1st, 2010. If you'll look over to the right, you'll see Mars and Saturn that are an aspect. Mars had been exactly on Saturn opposing Uranus on the right last week, particularly exact on July the 30th and the 31st. I thought we would have seen some dips, some panic in the market last Friday, but it did not occur. But there's still likely to be some probability next week, since the event is occurring while I am recording this forecast. And then the difficulty does not finish, because Mars then goes to the square of Pluto, which is at 3 degrees. It's at the bottom of the chart, and that will be forming an aspect all of next week. So I still think we will see some volatility in the marketplace, but we could still have extreme weather problems. There could still be deaths in China over the flooding, and we could still see more news items regarding spies, the mafia gangs, that could still be active. And if you'll note, the BP was going to continue piercing the drilling and finishing the capping of that well on Tuesday. So the aspects are exact on on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then it starts separating on Thursday and Friday. So I still think we will have a difficult time in the market, and then it will start separating this Saturday on the 7th, and I think we'll get some relief. We'll go back to a much more normal period of time than we've had so far, and I won't be making such dire forecasts as I have this week. And so be safe and minimize your risk with driving. Think twice and slow down, and we'll all get through this fine.